Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching this video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Inga Deksne, and I help small business owners to create the business they love and make it profitable. And today I wanted to talk about how you can craft your own roadmap to your business success. And for everyone, it will be different, but I wanted to talk you through the steps that you can apply in your business. And today I will be covering step 1. By the way, for those of you who don't know and haven't bought the ticket yet for my amazing event, even though I'm saying it myself, it takes place in London on 5th of October. It's called Magical Creators Live. And it's a place to be. It's going to be a very transformative, very interactive. We have amazing speakers involved. Please check the link. I know that I'm biased to this event, but this event is having the life of its own. And I will be mentioning in regards to vision. It's a part of the vision. And that's why it's going to be amazing. Even if I'm boasting about it in advance, but I feel it. So, and that's why if you haven't bought your ticket yet, you need to be there. It's going to be amazing. So talking about the vision, this event happened as a part of the vision. And even I wanted to postpone, like my ego was getting in a way, saying, you know, you will be better prepared if you run the event next year, like Magical Creators Live 2020. But, well, it will happen in 2020, but it also happens in 2019 on 5th of October. And why it's important to have vision as a starting point in your business, it's life will get in a way, like big time. And I have experienced it myself. I announced event in May, and then my daughter had health issues in June that took my attention away. I couldn't promote it as I wanted during the whole month, but the vision was so strong for the event, for what I want to achieve in my business, that even though I couldn't do anything about this event wants to happen, and the vision pulls me through. So in order for you to take yourself to the next level, whatever this next level is for you in business, you need to have vision. You need to have vision that is bigger than your ego, than is bigger than your fears, than is so the vision drives you, it excites you. Yes, it scares you. It's understandable, because implementing your vision means that you will make changes, and we resist changes. What I wanted to mention about the vision, it is something that on our own, when we are operating on our own, we may think that we have vision. We may think that, oh, I know what I want to achieve in my business. And it may be true. And I'm not saying that you're not capable of creating your vision on your own. However, your ego will get in a way, and it will try to play smaller than you can do. When you are surrounded by people who may question you, or may stretch you, or stretch your imagination in regards to your vision, you will see it completely differently. And I have experienced it myself when I participated at the coaching event last week in Paris. I was called out on my limiting beliefs. I wanted to play smaller, but because it was so obvious for everyone else in the room, I was pointed out. Whereas I have convinced myself I'm playing a big game. It's always can be stretched. And there are particular steps involved. And that's why I invited Melanie more to talk about vision, and not just to talk, to make it an interactive exercise. So when you start with, okay, this is where I want my business to be, So Melanie will take you through the process that will uncover your limiting beliefs that stops you from dreaming even bigger. And I've experienced it myself. I worked with Melanie to expand my vision for this event, for my business model. And it's necessary to have another person to help you through the process. Yes, we can do it. We capable of deciding what we want, but if we want to play bigger, we need somebody to bounce ideas around and also to stretch us. And Melanie has a brilliant way how she does it. It's her gift, actually, to expand your bigger vision. And that's why also what happens, so there are like different stages around vision. We either refuse to dream big, or even to dream, we coast along our business. The main thing is to pay the bills. So it will be small as a business model as well. But what will happen, because when we think about our vision, automatically we think how to make it happen. And then we get bogged down with mechanics, or as Mike Dooley calls it, cursed house. We try to figure out how to implement the vision, and if we can't find the ways, we kind of downplay it automatically, or we think that we need to implement and it seems maybe hard, and we try to, okay, I will dream about it later. Also, what happened with, or when we play smaller with our vision, is when reality seems so painful that we don't allow to believe that it can be different in the future. If you're constantly looking at what happens now, or maybe you dreamt in the past and your dreams didn't come true, so it feels safer not to dream at all rather than to dream and fail. It's the other way around. So yes, your dreams may not be implementing the way you wanted, but it doesn't mean that you fail. But when you're on your own, you will talk yourself out of your vision. And when you don't know how to implement, or when you think about your dreams from the point of view what seems realistic, then you also downplay your vision and you need someone to stretch you. I will give you an example from my past. When I just moved from my corporate job and I started doing my full-time business, the mistakes that I made 5 years ago was that my big vision was to survive. Like, this was only one thing that I wanted to happen, that I managed to run my business on full-time basis and not to go back to corporate job. If I worked with Melanie back then, I would be in a completely different place now. Yes, I do it now. I know that vision is crucial, but because I was playing only let me survive, let me run my business on full-time basis, this is only things that I was praying for back then, and I almost collapsed in terms of my business, almost had to be closed 2 years after, because I was playing only what's possible. And that's why when I ran the event on 5th of October, I want you to be bigger than you think at the moment. And you may think that you already have big dreams. I can guarantee you that you will be challenged on those dreams and your imagination will be stretched. So I would love you to click the link and check the tickets. And if you have any questions, reach out to me and let me know how I can help you to get to this event. Thank you so much for watching, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.